Members of the press, comrades and friends, Chizola Ephraim is my name, and I'm here representing Monumtapa Royal Charter. Once again, we are here to address and to make a statement in regards to the planned march that is scheduled for the 31st of July. It is disheartening that whilst the government is busy trying to improve the livelihoods of Zimbabweans, we have other people who might want to cause mayhem, create chaos, and other offspring issues within our nation. As Monumtapa Royal Charter, it categorically states that that has no room in Zimbabwe. Do not see a day. You might be aware that there is a clause within the very same constitution that they are quoting that states that if your right to demonstrate infringe on my right to freedom, then it becomes unlawful. So we are here today to state that as long as that is not authorized by the police, it will not see a day. I would also want to take this opportunity to urge the government that things of this nature should never be left to happen again. We have got people like Tendai Biti. These are failed politicians who are making a life out of selling dummies to the people of Zimbabwe. Once they cause mayhem, they get monies from their funders. I think something should be done through the Ministry of Home Affairs to keep that, so that end of day tomorrow we don't have a replica of such. You might be aware that this very constitution that they are maybe pointing fingers at was done during the GNU, and there's nothing so special and there's nothing so new that they will bring today, because even in the time we were doing the constitution in 2013, in 2009, I'm not quite sure about the dates there, pardon me, but during the time they were also violent. They did not want anything within the constitution to pass through. Why? Because they survive on that chaos. So in the long and short of it, we are saying 31 July, in Shona they say Ziripo, Ndizo Ziripo. There is nothing that will change. There are 4 addresses that I would want to maybe extend to the likes of Tendai, Biti, Job Scala and their crew, their small choir. There is number 1 Prime Minister Road, where the president stays. If they've got issues with Emerson Mnangagwa, let them go there. There is Kwekwe, where the president resides, is doing his farming activities there. If they've got issues that maybe are agricultural related, they can visit him. And there's also Monumtapa offices. If they've got official business, they should go there and meet the man. Like he always say, he's always open to criticism. He has created Poland. He has done a lot for reconciliation during this the Second Republic. So we are saying, if they are too serious about engaging the president, they will not miss him on those areas, on those addresses that I've given them. I had forgotten also, I understand the president is the first secretary of Zanu PF. They can as well go to Zanu PF headquarters and look for him. If they dare come to the streets, they will meet us there. We are the residents of Harare. We are the vendors of Harare. We are the small to medium enterprise of Harare. We are peace-loving people. If they come and disturb our peace, the flow of business on the 31st, they will meet us and the law will take its course. Don't forget that there is citizen arrest. We'll arrest them and they'll hand them over to the police, I think. Maybe if I can have a few questions before I pen off from the gallery.
But as far as I know, Biti and crew under their organization, Sungan Evan, last week they were saying that they are calling for a stay away, not a demonstration. What's your say?
History will always repeat itself. They've given that whatever they call stay away, march, peaceful demonstration, a lot of names during the past. And I know that you know what happened. They've given it a lot of names. At the end of the day, what they want is to create chaos. Even if they call it St. John Day, they'll still bring chaos to this country.
Doesn't the Constitution of Zimbabwe cover them maybe as part of...
Everybody in Zimbabwe is covered by the Constitution of Zimbabwe, including foreigners. But as long as your right is infringing on my right, it becomes unlawful.
We have seen in the papers today that there are some churches that have actually joined in or are in support of those peaceful demonstrations. What would you say?
I'm not aware of those churches. All I know is the biggest church in Zimbabwe happens to be the Apostolic Sect, which has close to 7, if not 8 million membership. Is right behind them as on Mnangagwa. And they're saying, on record saying, they want peace and they don't want to see the demonstrations happening on the third phase. If you show me that church, I think it's not these ordinary papas who have got 20, 30 membership, including their girlfriends and so on.
But the Constitution actually covers even minority groups.
I will repeat, the very same Constitution, if adhered to, they should apply to the police and be given the green light to demonstrate. If they have got a cover from the police that they are allowed to do that, who knows, I might join them because it will be lawful. As long as it's not police cleared, it becomes unlawful. And they will face the residents of Zimbabwe head on.
Comrade, they will be trying, a lot of time they will try to apply. And the police are saying no. So what is going to happen? Are we not going to have any demonstrations?
They've, on record as well, applied and given a green light to do so. And it has been seen that they've caused mayhem even when they were given a green light to do so. So history, they say in intelligence, every fragment of information is important in intelligence gathering. So what are we saying? We have gathered that these people are not anywhere close to peace marching. They are bent on satisfying their funders to bring chaos. We can't have a country that has no laws, that nobody says right or left. We can't do that.
Comrade, on Cap 3, I think we're just asking for a referendum. Are you scared of the referendum?
We are not scared. For your own information, Zanu PF since 1980 has never lost an election. But it is against the very same law to start and do a referendum. It doesn't require a referendum for us to have. In fact, let's not talk about CAPE. It's now the law. It's now in an amendment act. It's water under the bridge, and I'll not discuss it at this forum.
Are you saying demonstrations are no longer allowed?
Demonstrations are very allowed. The process is, whenever you want to demonstrate, you apply to the police. As you apply to the police, you are given a go-ahead. And the police is on record to say, as far as the 31st issues are concerned, they are not allowing that.
I would say, are demonstrations allowed in Zimbabwe? Because if I'm quoting you correctly, you are saying, as long as demonstrations are not sanctioned by the police, you are saying as long as demonstrations are not sanctioned by the police, it will not see the end of the day. And you are saying you are arresting citizens. Are you saying the police are not enough to keep the demonstrations?
Sorry?
Are you saying the police are not enough? They don't have.
We have got more than 50,000 police members in Zimbabwe. But you must not forget that we are not a country that is only concentrating on demonstrations. There are other things also that we're engaged on, and we can't be
Don't you
seen.
think it will cause more chaos if you are going to arrest the people instead of the police?
There is no chaos. We are a country with more than 16 million people, and we can't leave 4 people to run the show. Like what is happening in South Africa, to leave a half-naked man calling the shots and murdering people. We can't allow that in Zimbabwe, and it will not see a day.
Are you saying the president failed?
Sorry?
Are you saying the president failed?
They have not failed. It's fair. In fact, the fact that they've stopped, it means that they've actually not failed.
So why do you think he citizen must arrest this president?
I'm not thinking, I'm just articulating the law. The law says if your right to demonstrate infringes on mine. I'll give you an example. If you have got an edge for fish and bring it into my house and steal my fish, is that a right? Sorry?
We are talking of demonstration that is in the Constitution of Zimbabwe, not stealing.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking of the
That example was exactly meant to finish you with the fact that as long as it's not sanctioned by the police, I'm sorry, it's not business as usual. They will be very much arrested.
Okay.
I feel so bad for the youth of Zimbabwe, for the women of Zimbabwe, for young men of Zimbabwe who are going to be pushed into thinking that if this march is not sanctioned by the police, they can go ahead with it. I feel sorry for them. The Tendai Bitis of this world, they've done this on several occasions. History has got it on record.
Okay, are you not taking the law into your hands that you are going to arrest them? They are also exercising.
We are not taking the law into our hands. We are not taking the law into our hands. We are 16 million in this country and we all own that law. What we are saying is, as long as the police sit down, analyze the gravity of what you are applying for, and they say no, it's a no. Because they've got a constitution to protect.
The police have said no, and they are going ahead and demonstrating or staying away. But you are then going ahead with the police and say, we are going to arrest them. As the police said, they are not going to arrest them.
I've got a constitutional right to arrest as a citizen.
I've got a constitutional
Right to demonstrate.
Yes. This is
On the very same note,
yes.
if they infringe on our right, we arrest. And this is not a threat, it's a promise. It's a clear crystal promise.
In this case, the police are the neutral. They have to be. We are citizens. They are citizens. The police are the.
We are talking about numbers here. We are talking about numbers here.
Yes.
You were talking about those that institution. I don't still remember the BT's ensemble. I think there are 14 people in that ensemble, and the rest of minors, 16 million. He's saying no.
But if that is the case, why can't we just say people have to demonstrate it and we see how many people
And
come
we see
out?
the regulator doing his job.
There will be no law. There will be no law in Africa. There will be no law in SADC. There will be no law in Zimbabwe. If you just say whatever you feel like. I gave you an example. Right now we have a half-naked man running in the streets of Johannesburg, calling the shots ahead of the army commander, and you have seen what is happening.
No. That one is a different case.
It's a very same case because we have got Ubuntu and we are Africa and we are the same people.
Yes.
It's a very same case. We share the same problems, we share the same enemies, we share everything we share. So we can't allow that to jump its borders and come here.
But you are attacking my question that you are also infringing on their rights.
We are saying the numbers are saying. The numbers don't lie. Numbers are saying the majority. We are talking about 16 million minus 16 people.
Where's the 16 million?
The 16 million in Zimbabwe.
16 million in Zimbabwe. Have you gone to them and asked them?
Yes, we have done.
How?
Sorry?
How have you asked them?
We have done that.
How?
We have got forums within this country. And we have asked them.
Sure.
Very sure. Sorry?
I said sure.
For another table, not this table. I came prepared for this.
You can show us on this table, then you are attacking the question.
I'm not attacking your question. And I'm being very straightforward here. It's unfortunate that what you wanted was to have documentation in that regard, right?
Yes.
I left them lying on in my office. After this conference, we can go and I can give you that survey. People of Zimbabwe are enjoying the development that is happening, the trajectory that is happening within the country. The trabalhas, the roads, the schools, the bridges, you can name it. That's development. We have never developed like that since 1980. And that is what we are actually putting our energy to. The rest is rubbish. And we will not leave that to happen. We have got a mandate to keep this country for our kids. And our kids' kids. And this is the way we do it.
People want to demonstrate because of Cap 3, but you are saying now Cap 3 is now law.
I don't understand what you are saying. There's no Cap 3 to talk about in Zimbabwe. There's Constitutional Amendment Act. It's now the law. It's no longer a bill.
The law, yes.
Thank you. So why are you keep on referring? Why are you keep on referring to a bill? And why in particular that only bill? Why in particular that only that law only? That bill only? The fact that you are saying Cap 3 means there was Cap 1, Cap 2. Sorry?
Instead of 5 years, it's now 7 years.
If it was me, those who have been following my presence, let me give you this as an example. As a man within your household, you have got your 5 kids and your 1 wife or 2. The things you have tabled to say are these things you would want to achieve during this year. Maybe there are 14, but I bet you might have just done 2. 7 years is just but a drop. My prayer is parliamentarians should move a notion to say the president should be reigning for not less than 20 years.
He needs man to develop this country, or this is the state man.
Sorry?
Because even you can be the president and we move forward with the country.
I can't be the president when there's another president. We have one country here. Unless you are talking about another country here.
Unless you are saying he's using his own means. Because it is a state.
I'm not quite sure about that one. However, I will refer to you on the addresses I've given you. You know where the president stays, you know where his farm is, you know where his government offices are and the party offices are. You might go and inquire on which monies he is taking from his pocket and which monies he's taking from government. That one I can't answer on behalf of the president. Okay. But one thing that I know is we are moving so nicely and we don't want to change anything.
Okay, Comrade Zola, you were asking about which churches have actually put their...
I did not ask. It's you who said there's a certain church. I just gave you an example of a church that I know that has got more than 8 million members in this country.
Okay, the Zimbabwe Council of Churches, they released a statement, which I'll just read one paragraph. The Zimbabwe Council of Churches is reaffirming that the right to protest is protected under the Constitution, and it is urging the authorities to safeguard fundamental freedoms while calling on citizens to exercise their rights peacefully and within the confines.
We don't have an argument in that context. I also can read that. We are agreeing in that. All I'm saying is, as long as it's not police sanctioned, it will not see a day.
So
police sanctioning, go ahead. Police not sanctioning, don't go ahead. Beyond that, there is Chikurubi.
Are you speaking on behalf of the police?
I'm not speaking on behalf of the police. I'm just reiterating their word. Yeah.
But it's like you are speaking with the authority, someone from the law enforcement.
I'm happy if you see authority. I'm happy if you see authority in me. It means that I'm a patriotic Zimbabwean, and I should remain that. In fact, I should increase.
Is MRC a law enforcement?
From where you are sitting, you have got citizen arresting powers, and that's authority. That before we go anywhere, before I become a prefect, we start from there. Before I become the head boy, we are there.
Are you saying the police failed there because you are going ahead of them?
The police have never failed. They've actually stopped this. It means that they've not failed at all.
But the politicians are talking about why not leaving to the police just to talk about it?
Sorry?
A lot of politicians are talking about it.
When you talk to me about politics, there's a forum meant for politics, including opposition members. There's Pollard. Let them go to Pollard, spend 6 months talking about this, iron out their issues there. If they want the president, there is number 1 prime minister out there. Let them go there, knock the door. See Mama Twins there. And they talk about their issues from the president's house. If they want official business, Munumtapa, offices. If they want party business, Zanu PF headquarters. Not in the streets when the police are saying no.
But they are saying,
Do you get that?
This is the
Do you
last
get that?
option. They've tried to engage the man and the man is not listening.
Who?
The opposition.
We have seen the president. That's a lie. The president has created Poland. It's a forum for whoever wants to be there within the opposition. He's the only president in Africa who has created a forum for opposers. He is the only president. In fact, not Africa, I'm just being kind. Trump can't do that. Any more questions, comrades and friends?
It will get it for it. I want to know more about
I think I'll address on that on my next presser. I'll be here next week, Monday. I'll definitely shed more light on that. Ladies and gentlemen, meet you at work on the 31st. It's a Friday. I'll be Kumasowe. Everything will be just but normal. Mesha mkono zinenge zakananga kuchikurubi orutuwawa. I thank you.